at RAPID+TCT in Chicago. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So I understand this is your first trip to RAPID. What's your impressions?
This is my first trip to RAPID conference, and I can say that the true value of this conference already to me is the people here. I think that RAPID+TCT has done a great job of curating an environment in which learning and collaboration can take place among the attendees, and I've certainly been a benefit of that this week.
So tell us about how you've been involved in additive, especially in your current role with the Army.
Yes, my first foray into additive was actually through a design project in which I was tasked with learning a new topology optimization software, and that was about 5 years ago. And like most in the additive community, I've worn many hats in this space since, but most recently I've had the pleasure of leading an effort for the U.S. Army in which we are producing 2 completely unique additive manufacturing machines at the large scale for printing metal. So the effort's called Jointless Whole. It's being featured here this week at RAPID. And what it is a 30 by 20 by 12 foot hybrid metal AM capability.
That's a good size. What's it used for, and how does additive benefit it?
Right, so we're targeting it to be an alternative source for castings, forgings, and weldments. For the U.S. Army primarily, but also across the DoD. We're seeing a lot of interest from multiple industry partners and DoD partners just in the fact that this is a completely unique capability to Rock Island Arsenal in Rock Island, Illinois. So this larger machine will be operational in about 60 days, so it's a very exciting time.
And where does it go from here once it becomes operational?
So when it becomes operational, obviously, being such a unique capability, it's not necessarily a production machine in 60 days from now. There should be some research and development that will take place to get us to production, which is where we do want to be to start to alleviate some of the strain that we feel in the supply chain.
And this would not have been possible without additive?
This would not have been possible without additive. You know, it's another tool in the toolbox, right? That's all the different companies here provide a solution, alternative solution for producing parts, right? For us, we're focused on a very specific subset of those parts that are very large and very heavy. But yeah, it's just another tool in the toolbox for us.
And do you see potential for further applications down the line?
We do. I think that there's an interesting space for the printing technology that we're leveraging, which is through meld manufacturing and their additive friction stir deposition capability. And then the subtractive part of our machine is through Ingersoll machine tools, who specializes in subtracting for large scale parts. But with the meld technology, there's also some interesting applications for repair, for joining similar metals. So that's another area we're looking into in the future, is how do we leverage this machine to do repair as well as building parts.
Great, well, it sounds like an exciting future for you.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.